Hello Aquarius, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for July 2025. We are using the Elder Futhark on maple wood, and we are using the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. So let's get started with a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, and we have the Unicorn Purity. Okay, so this month for you, Aquarius, is going to be very much about eliminating the things that muddy your waters, basically. Anything that is cluttery, anything that is toxic, anything that is just taking you away, like distracting you or hiding from you aspects of yourself and your life that are your highest aspects. So you definitely want to be focusing on that this month. This is a really good month for it. I mean, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's hot, so you're not going to have as much laying down on top of you as far as just like going to block things. So let's get some runes down. Ooh, and you're going to do this very carefully. And yeah. Okay, let's get this down. Ooh, neat. Very neat. And there's a vase upright. Okay, Aquarius. So, your central issue for this month is represented by Ivaz. Ivaz is the rune of the yew tree. This has to do with patience, slow growth, slow development, taking things step by step, moving between worlds, and integration. So this is basically, you're going to be doing this. You're going to be working through all the things around you and eliminating the things that are not this. Everything but the unicorn has to go. I mean, not obviously things that you need, but in terms of anything that doesn't resonate with you in a way that reflects your truth, and things that are, not, anything that doesn't represent and anything that doesn't help, anything that's not serving you really needs to be at least put in a box and into the closet. So what's leading up to this? We have Thurizaz reversed. Thurizaz is the rune of the challenge. It's the thorn, the giant, the gateway. It's reversed on the leading up spot. And so you've just been through an incredibly difficult challenge, and you may have reached a point where you're like, this is impossible with things as they are. So there is that sense of, this is why we're doing this. It's like, I can't move forward the way I want to until we declutter, and I can't move forward the way we want to until I get rid of these toxic influences around me, or these distracting influences around me that are keeping me from focusing on what I need to. So it's just like impossible. So here you are, you're saying, okay, we're going to do this one bit at a time so we don't wear ourselves out. We're going to like look at one area at a time, or let's just say, look at each thing and say, okay, does this spark joy? That kind of thing. What's going to help you? What's going to help you the most is manas, which is the rune of humanity, and your part in it. Specifically where you feel that you have that sense of belonging that is really, really good, and that's resonant with that. So whatever it is that resonates with that, I'm going to say resonate probably a couple more times, but whatever it is that matches that energy, that pureness of you, and that helps you have that sense of belonging, that's what's going to help you. And there may be people in your life that you face with joy, and you're really recognizing that. It's like, okay, these people that I can face with joy and who will match my pure self, my truth, that's sort of my gauge for this, is just to be aware of that. And when I'm, if that's not happening, then consider that to be one of the things to weed. What isn't going to help is we have Avaz. Avaz is the rune of the horse. This has to do with movement and spirit. This is basically a warning not to rush through this, and that's what this is about. It's like we're not rushing with this. This is very important to do very, very carefully, because you don't want to skip things that you don't want to overlook a thing that you were like, yeah, of course that one's fine. Well, take the time, because maybe that one isn't fine. But you also don't want to randomly throw out things that do resonate with you and that are extremely necessary for you and that give you a lot of joy in your life. So definitely do not rush. That's the main message of that. In that this leads from that, I think that's actually what that is. It's like you felt so yucky that you couldn't move forward. You're like, no, everything has to go. It's like, no, everything does not have to go. We're going to do this very, very, very carefully. So yeah, so no rushing for many reasons. Do not gallop through this. And don't feel pressured to do that, because I think that may also be a thing. Even if it's not just this that's pressuring you, you may feel like, the world is pressuring you, but don't let it pressure you. This is your life. This is your surroundings, and make sure that you're taking this one step at a time. And if you have to connect with other people that are matching your wavelength, so to speak, to help you with this, for sure do that. But that sense of belonging is definitely going to be key in working through this bit by bit. And what this is all going to lead you to is we have Laguz. Laguz is the rune of the water. It's emotion, intuition, heart, and flow. And this is really, once you clear a lot of this away, you're going to feel that connection to heart, to your emotions, to your intuition. It's going to become more clear now. As I said, anything that muddies your waters is going to be something that you want to get rid of. And this is the waters running clear again. So by the end of the month, your waters are going to be running a lot more clear. Maybe there's still a lot to do, but you will already have clear enough waters that that's going to make you feel good about what you're doing, and you will feel encouraged to continue with that. But yeah, it's going to open things up for you. You're going to be able to feel your emotions again. You're going to be able to feel you're going to be able to connect with heart, and you are going to maybe even have that sense of intuition happening again. But things are going to flow a lot more smoothly, because things weren't flowing at all here. You do this, and then things are going to flow again. So that, Aquarius, is your reading for July 2025. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.